As we have been reporting, the South Korean government has vowed to put measures in place to ensure another service disruption doesn't happen, like that of Kakao's at the weekend. The company has found itself deeply ingrained into society, with people depending on it for communication, money transfer, paying for items, and taxi service, and even navigation. So how did one company become this big, and are there any other examples of a society being so completely dependent on a private company? We have Professor Yong-jin of Sogang Business School with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, what allowed Kakao to get this big with such a range of applications that have become an essential part of people's everyday lives in South Korea? Surely not many countries have big conglomerates such as Kakao, which have such significant impact on users, especially when it's down.
Right. This is a very unique case. But first of all, let's think about the very nature of the platform business. Platform business relies on the network effect, which means, more people use the service or the platform, the value of it increases exponentially. And the winner takes all effect. And finally, the versatility of a platform in service provision and the revenue models. All these kind of characteristics, along with the nature of data, allows platform business to become monopolistic. Secondly, considering its nature of monopoly and the significance of impact, proper measures or regulatory measures, in a good sense, need to be introduced. However, Korean government protect this kind of platform businesses to fight against, global giant like Google, Amazon, and Uber. I think, these are the reasons we have the almighty conglomerate like Kakao in Korea.
So do you think naivety contributed to making the situation worse for Kakao? For example, Naver, which was also affected by the fire at the weekend, was able to avoid the scale of disruption seen by Kakao because of its second database.
No, actually, I don't think it is due to the lack of experience of Kakao. It is because Kakao did not stick to the very principle of data and platform business. When dealing with, important data and personal information as a platform, it is very basic to keep it safe and sound. For that, companies, should be equipped with or invest in proper infrastructure systems and utilities, and check the functionality frequently and closely monitor them so that they can deliver what they promise to customers to deliver. Kakao fails in this sense. However, Naver split, their services into several groups, and each group of business is supported by different data center or different systems. So one part of the center is malfunctioning. Still, other part of the business, which is backed up by other systems or different data centers, is still working. In addition, Naver built the backup systems which are working properly or effectively.
Right, and I think this situation has brought up a question. Will Kakao ever face competition in South Korea?
Well, just like cosmetic surgery, we can bring global platform companies like the Uber or Didi Chuxing, that kind of things. And also, theoretically speaking, absolutely yes. We'll see some other, entrepreneurs, bring a new solution for better communication and other services and transactions, than Kakao does. But it'll take time for us to see it. I believe that big companies always collapse because they cannot adapt themselves to new environment or technologies. So let's see.
Right, it's a private company, but it has brought such a big discussion among Koreans and people in South Korea recently. Well, thank you so much for your time, Professor, and I hope you have a great day.
My pleasure. Have a good one.